Hi guys, today we will talk about Diablo IV Druid class. The Druid class has always been a fan favorite in the Diablo series, and it is making its triumphant return in Diablo IV. This time around, the Druid is a savage shapeshifter who fluidly transforms between the forms of a towering bear or a vicious werewolf to fight alongside the creatures of the wild. Additionally, the Druid commands the power of earth, wind, and storm, unleashing nature's wrath to devastating effect. The Druid's shapeshifting ability is central to its gameplay, as different skills utilize different forms. However, unlike in Diablo II, the Druid has no skills that exist purely to transform in and out of the various forms. Instead, each skill can only be cast from one, sometimes two form, shifting to it before the cast without any extra action. Once shapeshifted, the Druid remains in that form for 3 seconds or until a different action forces them to shapeshift again. The 3 forms are human, werebear, and werewolf. The werebear form is the tankier of the 2 shapeshifted forms, providing more health and armor. On the other hand, the werewolf form is faster and more nimble, with higher attack speed and critical hit chance. The Druid's unique class mechanic is the chance to deal crushing blows with any earth skills, reducing the enemy's life by a flat percentage of their total health. However, its effect against bosses and other players is reduced. The Druid's earth skills allow them to manipulate the earth to their advantage, such as Earth Spike, which sunder the earth and impale the first enemy hit. Each time you hit an enemy with Earth Spike, your chance to deal a crushing blow to that target is increased. Landslide is another earth skill that crushes enemies between pillars of earth, with an additional chance to deal a crushing blow. Cyclone Armor is a defensive skill that grants range damage reduction, and Earthen Bulwark is a defensive skill that absorbs some damage and makes you unstoppable for a few seconds. The Druid's Storm skills allow them to harness the power of the elements to devastating effect. Storm Strike is a basic attack that gathers electricity around your weapon, dealing damage split between your target and nearby enemies. Hurricane is a wrath skill that forms a hurricane around you that deals damage to nearby enemies over time. Finally, Cataclysm is the Druid's ultimate ability, which summons a massive storm that follows you for several seconds. Tornadoes knock back enemies, and lightning strikes wildly for massive damage. The Druid's companion skills allow them to summon wolves, ravens, and vine creepers to aid them in battle. Wolves are passive companions that bite enemies, following you in battle, but you can actively direct them to focus on specific enemies. Ravens are passive companions that periodically attack your enemies from above. You can target an area to swarm with ravens, causing enemies to take damage and suffer vulnerability for a few seconds. Vine Creeper is a passive companion that periodically emerges from the ground to poison nearby enemies. You can command your vines to strangle enemies in a target area, poisoning and stunning them for a time. The Druid's Wrath skills allow them to unleash nature's wrath on their enemies, such as Boulder, which unearths a large rolling boulder that knocks back and crushes enemies, dealing damage with each hit. Grisly Rage is a wrath skill that shapeshifts you into a werebear for a few seconds, granting you new werebear skills and generating spirit faster. You are unstoppable while in Grisly Rage. Finally, Petrify is a wrath skill that petrifies enemies, turning them into stone statues for a few seconds, rendering them unable to move or attack. In addition to their wrath skills, Druids also possess a variety of supportive skills that allow them to heal themselves and their allies. For example, Cyclone Armor is a defensive skill that creates a swirling vortex of wind around the Druid, providing protection from physical and elemental attacks. Heart of Wolverine is a supportive skill that summons a spirit animal to fight alongside the Druid, increasing their damage and attack rating. Finally, Oak Sage is a skill that summons a spirit tree to follow the Druid and provide them with health regeneration. Druids are versatile and adaptable characters that can be customized to fit any playstyle. They can focus on dealing damage with their shapeshifting abilities or specialize in supportive skills to help their allies. They are also capable of summoning a variety of spirit animals to fight alongside them in battle, making them excellent choices for players who enjoy a pet-focused playstyle. Whether you prefer to transform into a werebear and charge into battle or stay back and support your allies with healing spells and spirit animals, the Druid is a formidable class that offers a unique and engaging gameplay experience in Diablo II Resurrected. Thanks for watching, see you next time.
The lair of a creature that can feed the village for months.
Are you strong enough to face it?
Ready your weapon, boy, and hand me your light.
It's completely flooded. We should find another way.
Forgive me, my son. There is no other way. Full nets tomorrow, and every day that follows. None go hungry while I draw breath. Flesh for flesh. I have paid your price.
Savage beasts they may be, but the Khazra recognize the power of the Druid stones. They defile our sacred places with their blood rituals. I fear for the stone of Lys-Ren atop Kainadar to the north. I have communed with it for decades, but my body has...
What happened? What did you see?
The boy with the lantern showed me his fate. He was sacrificed to a drowned witch. She wanted your son next.
Aaron fell into a fitful sleep shortly after you left. Is it finally over?
Mother!
What's happening?
It hurts!